Hey guys, it's Sheena. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, it's been a minute I think since I uploaded another journal. Also, giveaway update. I have announced the winner. It's in the previous video before this. It's just a really simple video just to announce the winner, which is Bonnie. Congratulations. Yeah, so in this video I'm just going to do this traveler's notebook, which I have just only finished just a few an hour ago kind of. So yeah, so this one is again another eclectic one, lots of florals as well. She is kind of chunky, not so much tabs on the side, but I try to do more on the top this time. So this little traveler's notebook comes with this butterfly charm. It's actually a magnifying glass. It's actually a part of a necklace, but I didn't want to include the necklace. I just thought that it looked much prettier as a charm on its own. You can actually open it somewhere like so, so you can kind of see the little details like so. I thought that was really pretty, being butterflies and florals and whatnot. I know it's, I guess, autumn where a lot of you guys are, but yeah, but it wouldn't hurt to add a little color, I think. So again, bound together with some twine for that vintage look. The cover is like so. This is an authentic postcard that I glued on the cover, and on the back we have a I'm not sure what this is, but it's kind of like a form. It's in German. It's something different. It's not a letter, but I thought that was kind of cool. And this is from 1926, so there you go, just like that. And then there's just small little, you know, details on the front to give it a more vintage look, like this sort of paper strip here. This is from an old envelope, so I just put it like so, just for that kind of old world charm there. So on the inside, she looks like this. This side is a really huge side pocket right there, and then inside is just an ephemera from an old stamp book. So I thought that was really nice to have put in there. A bit of fabric collaging on the side, and then in this pocket, the background is just vintage leisure, and then in this pocket we have a real calling card, and then we have a real vintage receipt as well. And also this is sort of a tag that I just made that you can journal on the back. I've just attached a bit of lace on the top just for a bit of girly touch there. So that is that in this pocket, like so. And then on the back I did a bit of collaging as well on the side here, just to give that sort of, you know, sort of paste together kind of book to make it look aged. Some fabric on the top, some fabric on the bottom. And then in this pocket right here we have a really bright postcard that I thought would just give life to this whole page here. Some pattern paper that I just backed with some Edith Holden book pages. So that is there. I'll just put this on this side, which is easier. I'll put it back later. And then also this is from a real yearbook. I think it's 1939 if I'm not mistaken. So I just coffee stained it a little just to give that vintage look. There we go. And then inside the excess part of the page I just folded up and then sewn it on the sides just to make it into a pocket. We have a railroad receipt here, which is really cool. I love it. And then some vintage recipe cards so that you can, I guess, try out recipes or put over white gesso just to, you know, so that you can journal on it if you'd like. Some pattern paper, some fabric on the top. And then on this side I did a bit of collaging in this side top spot. So we have some lace here and then some gold sequins just to add interest. And also this is some pattern paper as well with a ribbon, really pretty ribbon. And then this is a real vintage trip pass actually. So I thought that was cool. This is from 1912, so really cool ephemera inside here. And then on this other side we have lots of room to journal in. This is from a real vintage greeting card. I just made it into a sort of a page, and then I just put some really pretty girly lace here. This lace has a bit of sequin here. Yeah, so it just says the arrival of a little baby girl, so I thought that was cute. And then the back here, I figured, you know, you could journal around these really pretty roses. And then the card is actually sort of paper that is folded on, so you can actually tuck something in here if you like. So you can use this as a tuck spot as well, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then on the back we have a huge floral pocket. The back is from a vintage envelope, so you could tuck something in here like so. And then we've got some fabric on the top as well. So I'll just put this here. And then we have sorry, where was I? So more places to journal. This particular journal has lots of spaces to journal. I figured I've been decorating too much, I think. This is from a German children's songbook, so I thought that was cool. I didn't want to do anything up to cover the image, so I just clipped on this little Cub Scout card, which is really cool, and it comes with this patch as well. And then I just added this picture of this little boy and little girl to go with the whole theme of the page. So adorable. And then this is from an architecture book, so I just coffee stained it. I love the gorgeous lines on this one. Some pattern paper, and I did a bit of collaging on this side. This is from a children's book page. I added some fabric tab and some buttons, some masking tape as well, so you could journal around here maybe. And then on this side, inside of it is a pocket, and this is also a tuck spot. This is a top tuck spot, so you can put more things in there. And then inside this huge pocket is a sort of a postcard, but without pictures. So but there is like really pretty calligraphy on the back. It just says hello angel, which is really cute. And then this is a vintage receipt right there. So plenty of ephemera to play with in this journal, which is something that I really like to include in my journals. And then some really gorgeous pattern paper right there. And then on this side is a huge sari trim that I've turned into a side pocket. So I figured I didn't have enough sari trim in this book, so I decided to just include one huge chunky one that you can use, and then you can just tuck something in here if you'd like so. So yeah, so because the background is purple and it's green, it would be nice to include like some bright colors, I think, so that when you put it in, like, it would pop out. So imagine something like that. Look how gorgeous that looks. So just an idea right there. And then of course we have Edith Holden right there. So that's the centerfold. You could journal around here, so I didn't do much to it. I just added some twine on the top. And then on this side of the page we have this really pretty framed roses postcard. Yeah, so you can journal on the back of that. And then I've also, as usual, included a vintage love letter from 1952. Again, hi sweetheart. Again, so sweet, so cute, and I love it. I do wish couples wrote letters more instead of texting now. I think it would be sweet, I think. And also there's a little pocket here made out of a mini envelope, and then I added on some lace here, added some sequins. And on the inside of this we have some vintage library cards and also a really long railroad toll receipt, which is pretty cool. I think you've seen it in my other journals before. I'm actually running out of it, so but I love including that in, so we'll see. I might try and get more of that. And then we have some lace on, some fabric on the top, and then that's the other side of that German children's book page. So that's really cool. Again, I didn't do anything to it, so you could use it and decorate it your way. some ruffles on this side, and then on the top of that I have included a star charm, which is really cute because on the star itself there are little mini stars there as well, so I just included that in. Excuse the colorful fingers, I've been adding ink to my printer, so yeah. And then here we've got a vintage greeting card that I've included in here. So once you take this little bit out, this one is sort of like a tuck spot, I guess. I just wanted to add that sort of torn and worn look once again to the pages, so it looks like that. This side is glued on, so you have sort of a kind of a collage thing happening there, and then it just opens up like that. And then tucked between that is a vintage children's sort of greeting card here, so I thought that was really cool, really adorable. And then this is from a journal book. It's really tiny, so I thought that was really nice to add in. You could scan it so that, and you know, reprint it so you could, you know, have your own ephemera and not run out of it, I guess. So 1909 for this one. Yeah, so that tucks right in there like so. And then moving on, this is the other side of that really pretty greeting card we have. Again, I've left the sentiments on here. This side is also a tuck spot, which you can put something in here as well. So it goes like that. And then the message on the card, I've also left it there because it was so sweet, I just had to leave it there. Some fabric button and some lace on the top. And then on this side we have another vintage telegram. This is in English, but I really love the gorgeous ladies at the bottom. And then there's this bit here that you can still journal on, or the back as well. So I thought that was a really nice, really pretty additional ephemera you could add to your collection. And then the other side of that vintage yearbook, which again is also made into a tuck spot right there. And then here is one of my favorites. This is actually a really pretty lace. I just turned it into a pocket so you could put something in here. I'll probably put something in here before I mail this journal out as well. So here you can see the flowers, so maybe you could put in maybe like something more plain so that the flowers stand out. So I like that, so that's really pretty. And then I've just left the side dangling out, so it's kind of like a tab. Vintage dictionary, some lace on the top. And then this is a really pretty picture of a couple. I thought I should include that in, considering there's a love letter in there, so I thought that was really cute. Look at them having a wonderful time despite the wind. Look at how his tie is like just flying all over the place, but you know, when you're having a good time, things like that, you know, they don't matter. And then finally on the back, this is a huge pocket. This is from the Graphics Fairy, I think the wallpaper collection, and I've just turned it into a pocket, and then I've included 2 vintage receipts in here. So that's that. And then the back is just some collaging. I think you've seen the picture in on my Instagram, so I just left it like so. And then the back is just like that. I will leave the link to purchase in the description box. And yeah, so I hope to get another journal done as soon as possible. And thank you again, guys, for being so patient with me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!